We're gonna talk into that microphone. Ready, Judge?
Mr. McChristion, you have an unauthorized use of a vehicle state jail felony. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
As the state to provide me with a lawyer.
Okay, are you presently on parole or probation?
Parole for 4 more days.
What are you on parole for, sir?
Possession of controlled substance.
Any other pending cases?
No, sir.
Okay, counselor.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. McChristion, can you tell the judge where you live?
I live at 20 for the last year.
And how long have you been on parole for?
4 days.
Well, that's how long you have left.
Yeah, that's all I have left.
And I guess your parole officer is there in Lubbock.
Yes.
Okay. I guess you're in compliance with your parole there?
Yes.
Outside of that, are you employed?
No, sir.
Not right now. Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
So in this case, your bond is set at $7,500. Any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Ready, Judge?
So you have a charge of possession of a controlled substance under 1 gram state jail felony. You also have a driving while intoxicated, your second offense, and a possession of marijuana under 2 ounces. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I can afford it. So
Counselor.
Thank you, Judge. So Mr. Cordero, basically what the judge is asking you is, do you want a court-appointed attorney?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. Outside of that, Mr. Cordero, can you tell the judge where you live?
I live at 2910 South Apache.
Here in Amarillo?
Yes, sir.
How long have you lived there?
Probably like 3 years.
3 years. Do you live with anybody there?
Yes, sir.
Who do you live with?
I live with my grandma, my brother, sister-in-law.
Okay. And outside of that, you have a job waiting for you to get out of here, right?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work at?
I work for Strata Concrete and Ruben Strata Concrete.
And how long have you worked for them?
Just like 25 years off and on.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Sir, on your driving, on your possession of a controlled substance under 1 gram, that bond is set at $2,000. Now, on your driving while intoxicated, that bond is set at $6,000. In your possession of marijuana, $500. Now, there's some conditions on your bond. You must have the installation of the motor vehicle ignition interlock device installed on all cars driven. Now, you cannot operate any motor vehicle without that interlock device installed. Also, no entry into any bars, clubs, or cocktail lounges. No consumption of alcohol. You have a daily curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. You have any questions for me, sir?
Yeah, that'd be one of your bond conditions.
My question is, sometimes I get out of work late when we're working, when we're pouring cement and stuff, like 7, 8 o'clock sometimes. And sometimes I do work out of town.
But your curfew covers from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Huh?
9 in the evening to 6 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, what does that mean?
Curfew starts at 9 p.m. and then it ends at 6 a.m.
Oh, okay. It is at 6 a.m. because sometimes I gotta be working at 4:30, 4:45.
It doesn't prevent you from going to work, sir.
Huh?
It doesn't prevent you from going to
Okay.
work. Okay. All right, thank you.
So I gotta get $500 now. PR bond.
No, yeah.
Hold on.
Mr. Tucker, you have 2 charges here, and so as well as some warrants out of Randall County. You have a failure to comply as a sex offender's duty to register, second-degree felony. You also have an evading arrest detention class A misdemeanor. Now you have 3 warrants out of Randall County, burglary of a building. I'm sorry, burglary of a habitation, sexual assault, and assault by impeding breath or circulation, and a terroristic threat. Those are the warrants out of Randall County. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Counselor,
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Tucker, can you tell the judge where you live?
Hold on.
You're currently homeless? Okay. You're currently unemployed? Okay. I don't really have any other further questions, Your Honor.
sir, on your failure to comply as a sex offender, that bond is set at $7,500. Now, on your evading arrest detention, that bond is set at $2,000. Now, on your warrants out of Randall County, burglary of a habitation, and sexual assault, those two bonds are $50,000 per warrant. On your assault on a family member by impeding breath or circulation and terroristic threats, those two bonds are set at $10,000 each. Now, do you have any questions for me? Okay, thank you, sir.
Hello, Your Honor.
How you doing, sir?
Uh,
State your name for me, sir.
Phothong Tiangboun.
Okay. You have an assault causing bodily injury of a family member, Class A misdemeanor. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with the lawyer?
No, sir.
You want a court-appointed attorney, is what you're saying, sir?
Yes, sir.
Are you presently on parole or probation?
No, sir.
Any other pending cases?
No, sir. Your Honor, I wanted to ask you
Hold on, sir. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Counselor,
Thank you, Judge. So Mr. Phothong, can you tell the judge where you live?
1504 North Tyler.
How long you live there?
I've been living there for about 30 years.
That's here in Amarillo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You've been an Amarillo resident for about 30 years?
About my whole life.
Your whole life? You have a job waiting for you to get out of here, right?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work at?
I work at the Penguin Hut.
Okay. How long have you been there?
I've been there since I came home from incarceration like 8 months ago.
Okay. And without getting into the facts of your case for what happened, is there something that you wanted to tell the judge this morning?
No, I just lost control, Your Honor. But I just,
yeah, you'll be good given another day in court to go over the facts and speak with the judge who has jurisdiction over your case.
Yes, sir.
Now, on this case here, your bond is set at $3,500.
Okay.
Now, victim in this case,
My
yes,
fiance.
she's the victim in this case, so you're to have no direct or indirect communication or contact with the victim. Also, you cannot go within 200 yards of any residence, school, or place of employment of the victim. Also, there is an emergency order of protection, which will remain in full force in effect till October 24th, 2015. Third, you need to take the time to read the terms and conditions of that protective order. Make sure you fully understand it before you sign it. Now, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir. What if because to my knowledge is that I do stay at that house. That's my parents' them house before they had passed, before I went to TDC. My whole family had passed, my mom and them, my dad, and well, I came home, she became like one of my my girlfriend, my fiance, but she said that she got proof of residence staying there. But that house belongs to me because after the deceased families and stuff, Your Honor. But to my knowledge that she is staying at that house right now. So say once I get released and I go to that house and she's there, how can
You're not gonna be able to go within 200 yards of that.
That's what I'm saying. I can't go to my own house, Your Honor. That's where I'm trying to get at.
The only thing I can tell you is to come to the old courthouse on the third floor. Speak to one of the county attorney, one of the investigators. And if they investigate and determine that that's your property, then they'll amend the protective order so you can go back to those premises. But as of right now, you'll not be able to go back to that resident.
Okay, so I can't even go back to my own house.
No,
until I do what you said, right?
Correct.
Okay. And one more question, Your Honor. When before I had got incarcerated, right? It was this paraphernalia thing. It was like I had got sentenced.
I don't know anything about a paraphernalia, sir.
No, I guess it's the city charge or whatever. But it was since 2007. And
I don't know anything about that, sir. You're gonna have to take that up with municipal court.
Okay, so after this, because it show like.
I don't know, but I'm gonna have to proceed on with these other.
Okay, go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Ready, Judge?
So you have an assault causing bodily injury of a family member, Class A misdemeanor. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with the lawyer?
I have an attorney, sir.
Are you presently on parole or probation?
No, sir.
Counselor?
Thank you, Judge. Troy, can you tell the judge where you live?
I'm from Borger, Texas.
Is it 1122 Valley Drive?
It is
How long you live there?
5 years.
5 years. And you have a job waiting for you to get out of here, right?
I do.
Where at?
It's gonna be a Harvey Tire Company.
How long have you worked there?
About 15 years.
And that's in Borger?
It is.
Okay. And outside of that, so the alleged victim in the case, does she live at that address, that 1122 Valley Drive?
No,
Okay.
no, sir.
Okay.
That's my address.
Gotcha. No further questions, Your Honor.
On this case, your bond is set at $3,500. There's a victim in this case. She's the victim in this case, so therefore she's entitled to some protections. So you have no direct or indirect communication or contact with the victim. Also, you cannot go within 200 yards of any residence, school, or place of employment of the victim. Also, there is the emergency protective order that will remain in full force in effect until October 24th, 2025. My suggestion is you take the time to read the terms and conditions of that protective order. Make sure you fully understand it before you sign it. Any questions for me?
No, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
George Egerton.
Ready, Judge?
So you have an evading arrest detention Class A misdemeanor. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with the lawyer?
Just provide me with a lawyer, please.
Are you presently on parole or probation?
Am I what?
Are you presently on parole or probation?
No, sir.
Outside of city tickets, any other pending cases?
No, sir.
Counselor?
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Egerton, how long have you been here in Amarillo?
About 4 years.
4 years. But do you have a primary place that you stay here in Amarillo?
Yes, sir.
Where do you live at?
2727 Virginia Circle, building 7, apartment 55.
Okay. Outside of that, are you currently employed?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Can you explain the yes?
Yes. I work maintenance
Where at?
at the place that
At that
I
apartment.
had.
No further questions, Your Honor.
On this case here, sir, your bond is set at $2,000. Do you have any questions for me?
Is there anybody that can request a PR bond?
Sir, the only way I request, I grant that personal bond is this address that this occurred, 6800 I-40 West. You cannot go back to that address, sir.
Yes, sir. Of course.
All right, I'll make that a personal bond. You'll be released today with a promise to appear in court. And personal bond is for $1,000. Any questions for me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Your Honor.
Mr. Brown, you have a charge here of reckless driving. Now, before I proceed, do you plan on hiring a lawyer, or would you like the state to provide you with a lawyer?
Can you say it again, sir?
Can you afford an attorney, or would you like the state to provide you with an attorney?
I can afford one, I think.
Are you presently on parole or probation?
No, sir.
Okay, Counselor?
Thank you, Your Honor. We concur with the state's recommendation for bond. Outside of that, I just have to ask and clarify. So you can afford your own attorney?
Maybe, I don't know.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
At a later time and date, you could hire your own attorney if you'd like, but right now you have the opportunity, if you would like the judge to assign you an attorney.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So you would like the judge to assign you an attorney? Okay. Outside of that, we just concur with the state's recommendation for bond, Your Honor.
Initial bond is set at $500. Now, I'll make that a personal bond. You'll be released today with a promise to appear in court. Deputy is going to give you some instructions. It's important that you follow those instructions
Yes, sir,
to
Your
make
Honor.
to make your next court date.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
have any questions for me?
Yes, sir. You have a question? No, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Patrick Chambless.
You're gonna see the judge over here.
Right here. There you go. Ready, Judge?
Mr. Chambliss, you have a criminal trespass class B misdemeanor. Now, sir, can you afford a lawyer?
Nope.
Okay, counselor?
Thank you, Judge. The state's recommendation for bond is incredibly low, so without asking any questions, we concur.
Okay. So in this case, your bond is set at $750. Now make that a personal bond. You'll be released today with a promise to appear in court. Deputy's going to give you some instructions. It's imperative that you follow those instructions to make your next court date. Now, do you have any questions?